Hi everyone. Today's video is going to be my favourite hair products video. Yeah. I'm going to talk about, what I like and what I use and stuff. This is for me. I am by no means like a professional or understand hair in the slightest, but I just like to tell you guys what sort of products I like. My hair is actually quite thick. Sometimes it doesn't look it on camera, but if I don't straighten it, it's actually really wavy. I usually wash it about 2 to 3 times a week, depending on how lazy I am, if I'm honest, how greasy my hair is, things like that. It's naturally wavy, like I said, but obviously over time my wave seems to have disappeared from my hair. It must be to do with constant straightening and things that I did when I was a teenager, and sometimes still do now, which is quite bad for my hair. I usually have my hair cut, now I usually have my hair cut up to every 6 to 8 weeks, sometimes 10 weeks, because I'm trying to grow it. Every time I go and have it cut, I usually have up to 1 inch taken off. This is just to get rid of like dead ends and things and split ends, and just to make my hair look healthy again. That stuff out of the way. Now let's talk about my favourite products. So let's start off with the shampoo and conditioner that I use, which mainly most of the time is Pantene Pro V, the green one, and yeah, I just like the way this makes my hair feel. I don't really think it has a smell of any sort. Half the time it's just something I use because my mum buys it in the weekly shop, but it's something I've used since I was a child, so I think it's just stuck with me. Carrying on with shampoo and conditioner, if I'm in the mood for a change, I tend to go to my NIcky Clarke Smooth It Over Frizz Controlling and Calming Shampoo and Conditioner set. And this is just something I just do if I am in the mood for a change. Occasionally, if I've been straightening my hair a lot, I like to change my shampoos just to see whether, shampoos and conditioners, just to see whether they make a difference in the how healthy my hair looks. When I'm on a holiday, I tend to change my products up quite a bit because obviously the difference in heat and things like that with the sun and chlorine and all those sort of different aspects, and I tend to head towards Aussie products when it comes to that sort of time of year. My product of choice is usually the Frizz Miracle set of shampoos and conditioners. Now the ones that you're seeing on your screen at the moment are my brother's. These are the ones that I chose when I went on holiday in the miniature versions because I only went for a week, and they absolutely changed the difference in my hair. I mean, for someone who had been in the sun for most days, you could feel the difference when you washed your hair, and they actually do work a treat, and they're really good set of products. They're quite pricey, but I think you get what you pay for a lot of the time. Now let's move on to things that I style my hair with or leave in my hair, like leave-in conditioners and hair treatments. And first up, a hair treatment that I use occasionally, it's really rare of me to do something like this, is my Umberto Giannini, I can never ever say his name, so I apologise for that in advance because that most likely sounded horrendous with my accent. It is the luxury mask, Indulgence mask, luxury conditioning cream, and it's sort of like a leave-in conditioner. You leave it in for about 10 minutes at a time, and you do see the difference in your hair, but like I said, I can't really comment on that sort of thing because it's something that I don't do a lot of the time. Next is something that I actually did buy for when I was on holiday, which is the Aussie, again another Aussie product, and it is the Miracle Hair Insurance, which is a leave-in conditioner that you spray all over your hair. It does say on the bottle that it's for weak and distressed hair, and I tended to veer towards this for the holiday, for my holiday in Ibiza, and just to make sure that the sun didn't damage my hair. It did make my hair a lot softer. I didn't use it as much as I planned to use it, but I did see a difference definitely, and I think that's what matters. you really can't go wrong with Aussie products. I know they're so expensive, but if you you know your hair is in desperate need of being revived, you really need to like invest in some products by them, because you can't go wrong. Next I'm going to talk about styling products, heat products and things like that I tend to veer towards when straightening, blow drying and things like that. So first is the Charles Worthington heat protectant spray, and this is the, you know, you're meant to see a difference in the shine and the sleekness of your hair and things like that. And I must say, I wasn't really a huge fan of heat protectant. I was one of those people who sort of thought, I don't see the effect of it. I don't see, you know, the difference that you can do to your hair. It really isn't something that I'm going to invest in. But after having my hair cut, and my hairdresser sort of said, do you use heat protectant? And I looked at her and she was like, you don't use heat protectant, that is not a good thing. And it's not a good thing. And she told me to use it every time I used any sort of heat on my hair, and I have noticed the difference. If I don't use my Charles Worthington, I tend to use the TRESemme one that's on your screens now, and this just does just as good a job as the Charles Worthington, and this was my actual first heat protectant that I ever bought, and it did its job. So definitely check it out if that's the sort of, you know, if you're new to sort of buying heat protectant sprays. If I do straighten, curl, whatever my hair, I obviously need a hairspray because my hair is so thick. I do tend to use Silvikrin hairspray. It's usually the extra hold, the highest one that you can get. Anything that's extra hold, just I have to buy it because I know that it will keep my curl in, and I don't want my hair to be extremely flat by the end of the night. If I have those days where I'm at university really early hours of the morning and my hair is looking tired, flat, greasy, whatever, and I'm not in the mood to wash it, then I tend to go to this next product, which is the Batiste shampoo. A lot of people don't really like these anymore, but I don't seem to have any trouble with them. This is just the ordinary type of Batiste. I do like the tropical one. It smells coconutty when it does its job. It makes my hair have volume, brings it back to life. I can't really say a lot more about it. I just use it for days where I need lift and volume in my hair. Next thing I'm going to talk about is Morrocan Oil, and it's a treatment that I recently just got into when my hairdresser told me that this is something that I could really benefit from using. And out of everything that I've mentioned today, if you really want to see a difference in the way your hair feels, looks, it looks so much healthier after you apply this. It's Morrocan Oil, which is on your screens right now, and you really do see the difference. I have the small one. It did cost me, it was quite pricey at £13, but when I felt my hair after the hairdresser had applied a tiny amount, it was a no-brainer for me. I really needed to invest in this product, and I can see the difference immensely in my hair. So if there's one thing that you should invest in from this video, it is Morrocan Oil. So that was my favourite hair products video, and yeah, I hope you got something from that. I'm just going to say right now that I'm not, you know, I'm not a hairdresser. I don't really know a lot about hair, but these are just things that I really like, that work for me, and I wanted to share them with you guys. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys.